Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jackie, and if you're not new, welcome back. Today's video is on this eye look right here. If you couldn't already tell by the thumbnail, it is with the BH Cosmetics and Sylvia Gani collab. Don't kill me if I said that name and butchered it completely. I'm sorry, but this is a 22 pan eyeshadow palette. They have some awesome colors to play around with in here. I created the look that I'm wearing obviously right now. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on this palette, then definitely keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you can be a part of the fam here. Guys, we hit 200 subscribers. I know that's not a lot in the realm of YouTube land, but for me, it has almost been a year journey, and 200 subscribers is a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you for supporting me. So yeah, I just want to say a little thank you, and without further ado, let's just get into it. Alrighty then, so I was just browsing the aisles of Ulta like I normally do, and I came across the BH Cosmetics collab with Sylvia Gani? I think that's how you pronounce it. I've been following her for a while now on YouTube. I really love her channel and the content that she puts out, and so when I saw she was coming out with a palette, I thought I would give it a shot. I've actually never tried any BH Cosmetics products before. So I thought this would be such a good opportunity to do so. So I'm super excited. We are going to play around with it today. I realized there's a highlighter in here, and I definitely already put on highlight, but that's okay. We can just add some more highlight. Right, so let's just jump right on into it. This is what the packaging looks like when you get it. You get 22 colors in here, and I believe this is $24.99. It says featuring an array of richly pigmented matte and shimmer shadows, accessorizing your eyes with infinite effects has never been easier. Create dramatic depth, luxe jewel tones, and warm neutral hues, or amp up everyday glam with romantic berry and intense dark shades. All right, so these are the first two rows. So the first shade right here is Wolf. The second shade is this gorgeous shimmer champagne in Prince. Then we have this orangey mustardy shade called Channel. And then this gorgeous mauvey pink called Obsessed. Then we have the shade S Club, which is a light brown. Then this gorgeous ginger peach called Ginger. This really pretty pinky shimmer called Rosé. Then you have another shimmer called Goddess. And then this gorgeous bronze shimmer called Queen. And then this more deeper, warmer brown called October. So that is the first two rows in the palette. So the last two rows right here, we have this gorgeous rosy pinky red called Sisterhood. Then the same kind of toned rose called Self-Love. Then this gorgeous purple shimmer called Wild Child, and this matte purple called Independent. Then this gorgeous royal blue called Rebel. Then right here, I don't know if you can pick it up on my skin tone, but this is that bone color called Underrated, followed by a cooler toned brown called Bear. This gorgeous forest green here called Hazel. Then this deep plum purple called Night Owl, followed by a matte black called Unapologetic. And then these last two shades that you see right here are the highlighting shades. We have this gorgeous peachy gold called Libra, and then this icy white called Opal. So there you have it. Those are the last 2 rows in the palette. I absolutely love, can you see it on camera? There you go. It's like, is it crocodile print? I don't know. But black and gold embossed. It's just a really, really, really pretty palette. Ooh. And then you open her up, and I'm gonna blind you for a second, but you get this huge mirror. Look at my messy office. You get this huge mirror, which I love. Today, I'm really feeling that green, so I think that's what I want to work with. So we are just going to jump right on into it. Let me zoom you guys in on my eyeballs. All right, so now that we are all zoomed in, up close and personal, you see how chapped my lips are right now. I've just been going through some dehydration issues. So what I'm going to do first is just lay a base down for the shadows. So I'm just gonna go in with this is just the L'Oreal Infallible, and I'm just going to dot that on my eyeballs. All right, I probably should have done my eyes first, but you know what? We are just going to roll with it. So they do have a shade in here that I'm going to use to set my concealer, and that is the shade Woof right here, which is just this bone cream color. So I'm just going to take that on a giant fluffy brush and kind of set the eyes. All right, so like I said, I think I'm going to do green vibes today. This palette, I think if it ends up working out, will just be such a good palette to travel with, because it really just has shades that you can use for any occasion. Oh, God. All right, so I think I'm going to go in with the shade Underrated right here, which is just a little bit of like a taupier bone color, if you will. And I'm just going to take that and dust it in the crease. This color I feel like is an awesome color to give your eye like that natural contour. Like it's like the perfect shade to contour your crease with. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade S Club right here, which is just a pretty warm tone orangey shade. And I am just going to take that on a just a Morphe fluffy blending brush. Oh boy, she's got a lot of pigment there. Let's see. So the colors are definitely buildable, which I like. I'm just continuing to build that color up. Not really sure where I'm taking this yet. I just know I want to use that green. I don't know how I want to use that green. I just know I want to use it. There is a little kickback in the pan, but that doesn't bother me. I'll just blow it off. So the next shade I'm going to go in with is the shade Rebel, which is, this is more of like a terracotta color. Okay, that one is a lot more pigmented, if you can see. And then I want to go in with this green color. It is just, it's called Hazel. I think I'm going to take that on the JH41 and just pack it all over the lid. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't wet my brush or anything. That shade's really, really pigmented. Oh, I think this is gonna be pretty. It's definitely like outside of my comfort zone, but I like that, and I like that this palette has colors that will kind of push me to go outside of my comfort zone, you know? So then I'm just going to go back in with that same brush that I used in that Rebel color. With no additional product, I'm just going to smooth kind of over the edges. These are like blending out super easy. I'm super impressed. And then with the JH40, which is just a tiny little blender brush, they have the shade right here, which is Bare, which is like this cooler toned brown. And so I'm going to take that and kind of just deepen up the crease a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with that first fluffy brush and go back into S Club and kind of just smooth out these edges right here. So there is a tiny bit of fallout underneath my eyes, mostly just with that brown shade, as you can see, which is not that bad. So I originally wanted to try out this shimmers, but I'm kind of like digging this matte green smoky eye, like kind of really digging it, and I felt like that was super easy to achieve. I'm loving it. I think I'm gonna take Wild Child, which is that true gold color, and put her in the inner corner and see how I feel about that. So I'm just going in with the JH42. You guys, this is my all-time favorite inner corner highlight and brow bone brush. So I'm not gonna wet my brush. I'm just gonna go in. That's pretty. Just adding a tiny pop of shimmer. Just kind of feathering it upwards. And that just gave us like a tiny pop of color. Okay, so next I'm going to take the Bare shade and run that along my lash line. And to do that, I am taking the JH43 and we are just going to hug the lower lashes. I'm going to go in with that October shade and kind of blend it out. And then with that S Club shade, that lighter shade, and just drag it a tiny bit lower. Now, I think I want to put a color in my waterline. Hold, please. So for my inner waterline, I'm taking the Milk Makeups in CEO, and I'm just gonna run that on my waterline. And then finishing off the bottom lashes with the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. This is one of my all-time holy grail mascaras. So there's two different highlights in here. We have the shade Opal and we have the shade Libra. Libra's awesome. I am a Libra. I don't know if it's picking up. So Libra is definitely a champagne-y highlight, whereas Opal is a true white highlighter, which I think is going to be a little too intense for me. You know what? I'm gonna mix the two and go put them on the brow bone. As far as these for highlighters, I don't know. I don't think I would like Opal on my face because it's kind of chunky and it's very white, which I just think would be super intense on my face, but I will try Libra. I know I already have highlighter on, but you can never have enough, right? it's pretty. I don't mind mixing them. I don't know if I would wear them on the opal shade on its own, but I definitely don't mind mixing them. So I think the only thing to do to complete this look is put on a lippy. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. This is the completed look. So for lippy, I have on the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Iced Latte, and then I have the Marc Jacobs lip cream in No Angel. It's just a really pretty nude brown, shocker, but I thought it complemented this look really well. Yeah, so let's talk about the palette, you guys. The shadows that I did use, I know I didn't really play with a lot. Let's see, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I used six different shades out of the 22 shade palette. I really can't complain. They blended out perfectly. They were super, super pigmented. So I definitely think that this is a great investment. I'm definitely going to play around with it more. There's just so many color stories and options that you can do. It is definitely way outside my comfort zone, but I like it. Actually, let's get you in close so you can take a closer look. It wasn't patchy. It didn't get muddy. I really do think that this is a pretty darn good palette for the amount of shades that you get and for the price. I think this is great. And honestly, I haven't tried BH Cosmetics products before this, but I feel like these shadows are almost better than like the Morphe shadows that you get. Like, I'm really, really, really happy with this. The only thing that wasn't my absolute favorite in this palette was the highlights. I definitely don't think, like I said, that I'll use the opal shade on its own, at least not a face highlight. You can definitely use both of these colors on your eyes. And I think they could just be, you know, extra eyeshadows in the pan. I do like the Libra shade a little bit better. They are pretty, but like I said, I just don't think I would be reaching for this palette for highlighter purposes. I will definitely be bringing this on trips with me. And if you want to see more looks with this palette, definitely let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to play with it a little bit more. Honestly, the blue is calling my name in here. Just, they're really, really pretty shades. So yeah, let me know if you want to see any more looks with this bad boy right here. That concludes it for this video. If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Click it, like it, love it, watch it, follow me on my journey. As always, I'm having so much fun with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.